All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started, guys, and we're going to do some follow-ups as well. So here's the focus of today. I wanted to go ahead and have a mandatory dealer call today. We currently are. We will not have a dealer call tomorrow. We will probably be reaching out to people individually, different things of that nature. But we wanted to go ahead and get a mandatory dealer call today to really focus on some things that over last week with the situation going on in the world, the situation going on in the country, we really focused on, okay, how can we support our dealers more? What can we do to continue to bring positivity, continue to support our dealers more during this time, okay? And there's two focuses that we we are implementing, all right? And so what I want to do on this call today is talk about the two focuses that we are implementing on how we are going to open up some additional tools, open up some additional solutions in supporting sales, supporting dealers, as well as really an Ohio logistics game plan or an Ohio game plan for those on the call in Ohio. And so let's start right now by talking about the first solution, and that is 12 months same as cash. Okay, 12 months same as cash. On Thursday, you should have received multiple emails concerning some new finance options that we opened up, and one of those is 12 months same as cash, pretty much to individuals that are approved by GreenSky. Okay, and really the focus of that, I'm making a note here, the focus of that is for you to understand that this is 12 months same as cash, 12 months that the customer does not have to make a payment. It is not 12 months same as cash with minimum payments. It is 12 months same as cash with absolute no payments until 12 months. They pay zero interest. They don't pay a dime if they don't want to for 12 months. And then they can either pay off the building or interest, then the payment process takes over, okay? So it's very important that you understand how to sell that, all right? It's very important that you understand how to sell that. This is something that in the past years has been very successful. We had to go away from it due to some GreenSky changes, but now we want to open that back up to you, the dealer. And it's very, very important that you understand how to sell this during this time. And we're going to get into, after I review these three items, we're going to get into some action steps, okay? But it's very important that you are marketing and that you are communicating that this is deferred payments for 12 months, pretty much, okay? Deferred payments for 12 months, zero interest, deferred payments for 12 months, zero down on this, by the way, okay? So the way many of you, as you know, GreenSky Finance works, once you log on to the system, if the customer's approved, it's zero down and 12 months deferred payments, okay? This is one of the ones that you really need to focus on and use this as a selling tool during this time of turmoil, during this time of as people want to conserve cash and things of that nature. It's very important that you understand this finance option: zero down, 12-month deferred payments, no interest for up to 12 months. Okay, that is the first option that we have opened up. We did that on Thursday, and it's very important that you understand how to sell that. Once again, zero down, 12 months deferred. Okay. The second option I want to talk to you about today is really the RTO option. The last week we have been on the phone working with our RTO companies, trying to do what we could do to help them understand the importance of supporting the dealer more, the understanding of whatever we could do to really help customers more during this time. Whatever we could do from a support standpoint to really help drive sales, help drive our dealer sales, and really help support them during this time frame. That is the focus of these changes. And we are trying to do all we can, all hands on deck, to continue to get this pushing forward, to continue to to support you guys more. I want you to know this, that I've spoken to multiple builders, multiple building companies over the last week, and we are all in this together. Okay, we are all in this together, and that is why we wanted to introduce this option today, and that is 0 down on rent to own. 0 down on rent to own. And this is how this applies, okay? So everybody get your pencil and paper out and write this down, because my DMs are going to be calling you. My DMs are going to be calling every dealer after this call, and they're going to be asking you questions to make sure you know and understand how this works, okay? So we have been working with Scott's rent to own. All contracts, first off, for the next 30 days. This is a period of 30 days. All contracts will flow through Scott's, okay? And so for the next 30 days, all contracts will flow through Scott's. Rule number one, this applies to 24, well, actually, let me take a step back. Rule number one, that you have two rent to own options now in the system. You have your normal rent to own, which is first payment down, and second payment 30 days after delivery. Then you have the lower down payment of the auto draft. This 0 down applies to the lower down payment of the auto draft. Let me explain to you how this works. 0 down on 24, 36, 48, 58, and 60-month contracts on auto draft. Okay? Listen, I'm going to say that again. If a customer comes on the lot when you're advertising, digitally advertising, right now for the next 30 days, at least for 30 days, we're going to relook at it in about 3 weeks to see what the market's doing. And for 30 days, 24, 36, 48, 58, and 60, those that are in Ohio and Indiana have 58. Those are in North Carolina have 60. It's very important that you understand that rent to own option. Okay, that's very important that you understand that rent to own option. This is where it does not apply. Okay, it does. The only time it does not apply is swing sets, kids buildings, dog kennels and chicken coops, and anything over $10,000. Anything over $10,000 goes to the normal down payment schedule that we're currently on. But anything under $10,000 and on the auto draft side is 0 down rent to own. 0 down rent to own. Okay. Listen, it's very important that you understand how to push this. It's very important that you understand that this is not just. I had a lot of dealers email me lately and say, "Hey man, is this just on 36? Is this just on 24?" No, it is on 24, 36, 48, 58, and 60. Okay. Is the 0 down RTO. I hope everybody had their pencils and papers out and was writing that down. This is live now. This currently went live in our system at 8 o'clock this morning and is currently live now. When you go into the system, now you will see three RTO options. Normal RTO, the higher down payment, I think is what we call it. 90 days, same as cash, and 0 down. 0 down is the option you want to focus on right now. 0 down is the option you want to focus on, okay? This is something that last week we worked diligently with the RTO companies to say, how can we get 0 down? How can we do this, okay? And so they really went above and beyond. Scott's really went above and beyond to come to the table and say, you know what, if we do this, this is the criteria that we're willing to work with, okay? And so we finagle back and forth, we haggle back and forth, and so they were gracious enough to offer 24, 36, 48, 58, and 60 month 0 down contracts on auto draft, at least for the next 30 days, okay? At least for the next 30 days. It is very important that you're communicating this. It is very important that you understand how to sell this, okay? It is very important that you understand that. And we're going to get into some action steps here in a little bit, okay, and some action steps we're taking so that we can all be on the same page. We can all be prepared for this as we start today, really pushing forward for the next 30 days. Okay. So number 3. So the first point was 12 months, same as cash, 0 down, 12-month deferred interest on finance option for at least the next 30 days. And then 0 down RTO, 24, 36, 48, and 58 and 60-month contracts on auto draft. Okay. And so that was 1 and 2. Number 3 is what we're seeing right now in Ohio with the shutdown for those that are on the Ohio call. And by the way, just so everyone knows, the phone call is going to stay muted because we got so many dealers on there. Phone call is going to stay muted, and then I'm gonna have your DMs reaching out to you after the call. So in Ohio right now, it is still business as usual for us. Okay. Right now, we do not believe you will see a change. We are reaching out to we have some communications we're seeking some additional support and some additional clarity on some of that came out in Ohio on the stay-at-home order. We're reaching out to the DOT right now. We already have people on the phone, but right now, from our terminology, from our interpretation, we will continue to haul and continue to deliver buildings as fast as we can. Most likely, the only drawback we're seeing right now is we most likely will not, there won't be a tremendous amount of lot buildings coming off right now, just due to the fact that we're probably going to have to reduce the workforce of the builder and focus only on customer to builds. Okay. But as of right now, as of right now, it is business as usual in Ohio. We're changing some things up. We're doing some different things. We're already seeking additional options and additional support. Maybe it's utilizing third party. We don't know yet. We will announce that by tomorrow morning because everything goes into effect midnight tonight. We will announce this tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock with Ohio. But as of right now, even with the orders that were mandated, we believe because we're manufacturing, because we're transportation, this is we are business as usual. But once again, we're going to have to adjust some things. But right now, we are business as usual, and we will update you on that today or tomorrow morning concerning Ohio. So now let's get into action steps. Okay, so everybody take out your pens and papers because my DMs are going to be talking to you about action steps when they call everyone today after this call. Okay, so action step number 1, you need to call all your old leads. All right, you need to call all your old leads and explain to them, hey, look, bottom line is we got 0 down RTO. We got 12 months 0 down, 12 months deferred on finance. Okay. First thing you need to do is you need to call all your old leads. Okay. And talk to them about the options that are now in place over the next 30 days. Call to action. My podcast I'm going to be doing today is going to be call to action for the next 30 days. Number 1, that's the first thing you need to do. Second thing you need to do is you need to be posting ads all over Facebook, social media. Look, guys, to help customers, to help support the community during this time, it needs to be about support, right? About supporting them, about helping them. Hey, look, 0 down is a major hit to Sheds Direct and a major hit to the RTO company. 12 months same as cash is a major hit to Sheds Direct financially. We are wanting to support, help. That is what you need to communicate, and it's very important that you're posting these ads right now. You're already on Google. You're already on Facebook. You're already sending emails. You're already getting this on whatever website you have. Look, we're doing this to really help and understand. Also, make sure when you're posting things that are important during this time. Office sheds. Hey, stay at home office sheds. Number 1, you don't know how long you'll be there. It's, hey, let us sell you a stay at home office shed. Some people are doing quarantine sheds, whatever you want to put on there that's important to this time. But it's very important that those posts are communicating the importance of what we have. Okay, get your post going. Action step number 2, get your post going. Hey, zero down, 12 months, same as deferred, 12 months deferred on finance, zero down, 24, 36, 48, 58, 60 on RTO. We're doing this to support the community during this time so that, we can help whatever needs are out there. Right now, a customer if I saw zero down, I would be jumping all over it. Here's an example of that. I had one of my DMs sent me an email about what another builder was doing up there. And you know what? What I believe is that customers are more focused on zero down in their payments than they are on an actual discount right now. You need to be pushing zero down as much as you can. I don't believe anyone else in the market is going to have this right now. If they do, I want to know about it. But I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a game changer for the next 30 days and help support you and help support those out there, or those customers out there. Action step number 3. I've only got about 7 more minutes on this call. Our programs is on a timer, so we're going to run through this quick. Action step number 3. My DMs are going to be calling every dealer today and asking them 3 questions, or asking them 3 questions. Do you understand how to sell this? Do you understand how to talk to customers about zero down, about deferred payments, about hold your cash, consolidate your cash now, pay when you're ready, and when all this is squared away in a couple months? Do you understand how to sell the 2 options? Number 1, have you called old leads and are you posting? That's what the 3 questions they're going to ask you. They're going to start calling all their customers or all their dealers today at 12:30. Okay, and they're going to call all day today, and if they don't get you today, they're going to call you tomorrow. Okay, and we want everyone to understand the importance of taking advantage of this during this time frame to support you and support the customer. Action step number 4, I'm going to be sending out a podcast to discuss additional information starting every day this week like I did last week except for Friday. Number 5, we will be sending out guidance on Ohio by tomorrow morning. Okay, that's the 5th action step that's out there right now. Okay, so I got about 4 more minutes on this call. To recap, 0 down, 12-month deferred payments is live now in Compass. Your DMs have it is. Let me see if I got the action. I don't have that plan number in front of me. Your DMs have that plan number, okay? And they can give you that when they call if you don't have that plan number. 0 down, 12 months deferred, same as cash on finance options, okay? Number 1. Number 2, 0 down on 24, 36, 48, 58, and 60 months on auto draft RTO. Man, you need to be blowing that up all over social media and all over ads. I'm telling you, you need to be heavily focused on that. Okay, those are the 2 main things that we need to get out there. Our focus today is supporting the dealer, supporting you during this time, and supporting the customers in the community during this time. That's why we're putting 0 down out there. Okay. That's why we're putting 12 months same as cash out there. That negatively impacts Sheds Direct and the RTO company, but we're doing that to support you during this time. And then the 5 action steps. You need to call all your old leads today. Hey, Mr. Customer, you know what? I've got 0 down right now for the next 30 days. You buy today, you will not have to make your first payment until 10 days after that building is delivered, all right? Call all your old leads, all right? Number 1. Number 2, you need to be posting all this over social media. We're going to be posting on the website today. We're going to be getting this out. I mean, we're going to be putting an all hands on deck post to get this out to as many people as possible. My DMs will be calling you. They're going to have a personal phone call with you starting today at 12:30 all the way through as soon as they get to talk to you. And they're going to be asking you 3 questions. Do you understand 0 down and 12 months deferred? Have you called old leads and are you posting? That's what they're going to ask you. And you need to be prepared to answer those questions, okay? Number 4, I'm going to be doing podcasts every day. I'm about to do one in the next probably hour and a half. And number 5, we'll be sending out communication on Ohio today or tomorrow morning by 10 o'clock. But as of right now, business as usual. We're continuing to deliver. I think we have 16 deliveries queued up and keyed up in Ohio just today. And I think a few of those might be in Indiana, but no, I think the bulk of those are in Ohio today. 16 keyed up. So we delivered on Saturday. We delivered over the weekend, knowing this might come into play, trying to push as many deliveries as fast as we could. Okay. So let me find out how much more time I got real quick. Okay. So it's very important, guys, that starting today, we believe personally, real quick, I got less than a minute. Guys, we believe this is going to last for the next few weeks, okay? It's very important that you take advantage of this quickly. Call to action as fast as you can. Last but not least, I forgot to say, you need to be prepared to sell from your house. You need to be prepared to sell from your house. That's the 4th question my DMs are going to ask you. Can you sell from home? Can you sell over the phone? Do you understand how to do that? Many of our most successful dealers, that is why they are successful is because they sell over the phone